Hello, this is Wanker Reviews, and today I'll be doing a video on Ready or Not, starring Samara Weaving, about a woman who gets newly married to her husband, and right after the wedding, his family wants to play a traditional wedding game that turns deadly. I was pleasantly surprised while watching when I realized this wasn't going to be a straight up comedy. Yes, there's humor throughout and possible funny moments throughout. Just based off the trailer, I thought that this was going to be like a comedy with a lot of blood, like Shaun of the Dead. And I was actually kind of iffy if I would like that or not, because I usually don't like horror comedies. Thankfully, the comedy does not overshadow the thrilling moments, the dramatic moments. It comes at appropriate times. My favorite character was played by Melanie Scarfano. She's basically a hyper cokehead who is a part of the family. I thought her parts were really funny. I wish she was given more screen time. I was also happy that family actually had a good motive to go after this girl. It wasn't like they were just psycho, kooky, crazy. They actually had a really good reason to go after her. It really was a life or death situation. It involves making a pact with the devil, and throughout the movie, you wonder if the lead character is right, Samara Weaving is right about the devil, not existing in that way, or if the family is just really crazy to believe that the devil is after them. Now, as much as I did enjoy the movie, my biggest problem was the lead actress, Samara Weaving. I just didn't really find her character that interesting, and it kind of got to the point where I didn't really care if she survived or not. And it even got to the point at times where I was rooting for the family to get her because it would have been an unconventional ending. And that leads to another problem that I had. I wish the movie had a better build-up. The movie moves very quickly. It wastes no time introducing you to any of the characters, introducing you to the actual story. And I wish that it did had a slower build-up to introducing Samara Weaving, and so you can get to actually know her, because she just seems like an object to be killed, in my opinion. She doesn't really have a likable personality. I mean, she doesn't really have a personality altogether because she doesn't have time to develop because the movie moves so quickly. So that's why I didn't really care if she lived or died. This movie actually reminds me of the movie You're Next. It came out back in 2011. That movie was actually worse because the lead actress was completely unlikable to the point where I was rooting for the actual killers. This movie isn't as bad because Samara isn't cringy. And so the fact that I didn't really like her as a character, that's where I really bumped into problems while watching the movie, because at times it did feel like it dragged a little bit. And this isn't even a spoiler. She's running away, she's being captured, she escapes, runs away again, and she's going through all these obstacles to try to get out of the house and get help. And it's like, there was like just a certain point where I just stopped caring because I just did not. I was very indifferent to her. And as the movie came to an end, I was actually thinking of giving this a 5.5 out of 10. It wasn't awful, but it was super average in my opinion, because there's so many other movies that are like this. But then the ending came, and the ending like really saved this movie for me. It really came out of left field, and I really enjoyed it. The ending is freaking amazing, and it almost makes me want to go back and watch this movie again. And I honestly think it's worth going to the theaters to watch it just for the ending. And so yeah, I bumped it up to a 6.5. It was pretty amazing, and I thought the audience was really into it as well. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching.